Cause wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron Pierre? That's Mufasa. And Teyana Taylor. Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Them motherfucking pictures look like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like that shit looks so fucking French kid. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because you know Lori is not turning down no new bait, baby. She would have ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just here for it. They look so damn good together. Like, what?
Tensions were already running high, but the courtroom was not ready for the moment Aaron Pierre stepped in to defend Teyana Taylor. This unexpected move sent shockwaves through the legal proceedings, turning a routine custody battle into a full-blown public drama. Aaron didn't just show up. He made a powerful statement that changed everything. As he stood beside Teyana, emotions spilled over. Some insiders described the energy in the room as electric, while others said it felt like a scene straight out of a courtroom drama. With cameras flashing and eyes glued to every word, the moment Aaron spoke, everything shifted. This wasn't just about custody anymore. It was about loyalty, love, and standing your ground. Now everyone's talking about what really went down behind those courthouse doors. What started as a personal legal matter has turned into one of the most talked about celebrity battles of the year. No one expected to see Aaron walk through that courtroom door. His presence immediately turned heads, some in surprise, others in admiration. As he took his seat, even Iman looked rattled, clearly not anticipating this level of support for Teyana. According to eyewitnesses, Aaron kept his composure, but there was an unmistakable determination in his eyes. He wasn't there to cause drama. He was there to protect someone he cares deeply about. His calm energy contrasted sharply with the tense atmosphere around Iman's legal team. The entire gallery went quiet, waiting to hear what he had to say. His arrival alone sent a strong message that he wasn't afraid of public scrutiny. For Teyana, his support appeared to be a much-needed emotional anchor in the middle of chaos. It was a moment that no one in that courtroom will forget anytime soon. When Aaron finally took the stand and started speaking, Teyana couldn't hold back her emotions. Tears streamed down her face as he described her strength, resilience, and unwavering dedication to her daughter. According to multiple sources, Aaron's words hit hard. He talked about late nights, sacrifices, and how Teyana balances fame and motherhood with grace. One person in the courtroom said, "It was like watching someone peel back her soul in front of strangers, raw, real, and deeply moving." The moment felt more personal than legal, more emotional than strategic. Teyana sat silently, gripping a tissue, nodding as Aaron defended her character. She wasn't just crying for herself. She was crying because someone finally said out loud what she's been carrying alone. It was vulnerability on full display, and the entire room felt it. Iman's lawyers were quick to react. Almost immediately, they objected to Aaron's testimony, arguing that his relationship with Teyana made his words biased and irrelevant to the actual custody matter. They labeled it a distraction, not a contribution. But the judge wasn't convinced. He ruled that Aaron's character statement was valid because it provided insight into the environment the child was being raised in. That ruling opened the floodgates for further emotional testimony, and legal experts say it could set a new tone for the rest of the case. Iman's team looked visibly frustrated, whispering to each other and requesting multiple sidebars. Outside the courtroom, debates exploded over whether Aaron's words should have been allowed. But inside, the judge's decision was clear. The court wanted the full picture, and Aaron was now officially a part of it. Aaron didn't hold back when it came time to speak his truth. In a calm but firm tone, he accused Iman of using the legal system as a tool to control Teyana. "This is not about custody," he reportedly said. "This is about control, and it needs to stop." His words hung in the air like thunder, catching everyone's attention, including the judge. He didn't name names, but the message was crystal clear. According to onlookers, Iman's posture stiffened instantly. Aaron painted a picture of emotional manipulation, calling out the psychological impact of dragging a child into adult battles. His testimony wasn't just bold, it was deeply calculated. Some described it as a wake-up call to the court. Others saw it as a protective partner doing what he thought was right. Either way, His words had an undeniable impact. Teyana's legal team wasted no time using Aaron's testimony to their advantage. They immediately incorporated his statements into their argument, saying it proved Teyana was being targeted, not because she's a bad mother, but because she's moving on. They claimed Iman's custody filing wasn't about the child's best interest, but rather a tactic of emotional revenge. Aaron's perspective, they argued, reinforced a broader pattern of behavior that needed to be exposed. The team even hinted at presenting more witnesses if needed. For Teyana, Aaron's voice became more than just support. It became strategy. With him backing her emotionally and legally, her team gained momentum. They now had a character witness who knew her personally and wasn't afraid to speak publicly. It was a major turning point in a case that had already become one of the most emotionally charged of the year. Even though Iman never exploded or raised his voice, his reaction was visible to everyone in the room. Multiple reporters noted that he clenched his jaw, avoided eye contact with Aaron, and at times looked as if he might burst. His legal team continued to whisper behind closed folders, likely trying to manage the optics of the moment. One person sitting near Iman said, "You could tell he was furious, but he was trying hard not to show it." After the hearing, his reps insisted that he remained calm and professional, but body language experts reviewing footage said otherwise. According to them, his stiff posture, tight grip on the table, and sharp glares told a different story. It was clear that Aaron's presence had deeply rattled him, even if he didn't admit it out loud. Outside the courtroom, word spread like wildfire. Fans who had gathered in support of Teyana erupted into cheers when they found out Aaron had testified. Videos surfaced of people holding handmade signs, chanting "Team Teyana," and even shouting "Real men protect queens." One particular clip showed Aaron leaving the courthouse and briefly acknowledging the crowd with a nod and a small smile. That moment alone racked up thousands of retweets and likes across platforms. Supporters praised his bravery, saying he didn't have to show up, but he did. It wasn't just about the custody case anymore. It had become a symbol of standing up for women in public battles. The crowd treated Aaron like a hero, and for many, that single act of showing up said more than words ever could. Meanwhile, not everyone was impressed, especially not Iman's family. Back at home, sources claim Iman's mother wasn't happy about the courtroom surprise. According to insiders, she allegedly said, "Aaron isn't even family. Why is he acting like he belongs in this?" The sentiment was echoed by a few others close to Iman, who claimed the whole thing felt like a media stunt. They accused Aaron of trying to steal the spotlight and turn a legal matter into a spectacle. But fans weren't buying that narrative. Online, the overwhelming response leaned in Aaron's favor. Still, the division was clear. Supporters of Iman saw Aaron as an intruder, while Teyana's fans viewed him as a protector. Either way, Aaron had officially entered the battlefield, and he wasn't backing down. Later that evening, Teyana posted a message to her Instagram story that melted hearts. "Thank you for showing up when it mattered most," she wrote over a black background with a single heart emoji. She didn't mention Aaron by name, but fans instantly knew who it was for. The timing made it obvious. Comments flooded in saying things like, "That man loves her," and "Real recognize real." It was the emotional exhale after a day of courtroom tension. Some fans even began tagging Aaron, thanking him on Teyana's behalf. For her, that moment of acknowledgement wasn't just gratitude. It was a public confirmation that she felt seen, supported, and safe. Social media lit up with praise for Aaron after the news broke. Tweets like, "Every queen needs a king," like Aaron, and "He walked into that courtroom like a boss," dominated the trending tabs. TikTok clips with dramatic music started going viral, replaying his walk into the courthouse and pairing it with captions like, "Black love in real time." People didn't just admire what he said, they admired what he represented. In an era where Black women often feel unsupported during public battles, Aaron's bold action became a cultural moment. For many, it wasn't about celebrity drama. It was about what it means to protect and uplift someone you care about. The internet crowned him a hero, and they didn't care what Iman's team had to say about it. Later that night, Aaron's reps released a formal statement confirming what many had already guessed. Mr. Pierre was asked to provide truthful character testimony on behalf of Ms. Taylor. He did so with integrity and respect, the statement read. It continued, He'll always show up for those he loves, especially when they're being unfairly targeted. The tone was calm, but powerful. It wasn't about drama. It was about values. The statement quickly made the rounds on blogs, news sites, and social media. Some readers even joked that Aaron had just raised the standard for every boyfriend across the country. In a world full of performative support, Aaron's courtroom testimony was the real thing. Of course, once emotions cooled, fans started speculating. Was there more going on between Aaron and Teyana than just friendship? Online sleuths pulled out receipts, past photos, and video clips of them together, trying to decode their chemistry. "You don't cry like that for a friend," one user tweeted, while another posted side-by-side images of them smiling at each other at past events. While neither of them has confirmed anything romantic, the speculation is louder than ever. Some fans are rooting for them to get together if they aren't already. Others say it doesn't matter. Romantic or not, what matters is that he showed up when she needed him most. Either way, their connection has people talking. Despite all the emotion and attention, the legal battle is far from over. The judge has scheduled another hearing to focus on detailed parenting plans and possible mediation efforts. While Aaron won't necessarily be involved moving forward, his impact on the case is undeniable. Legal experts say his testimony added a whole new layer to the custody conversation. Now both teams are preparing for what could be a drawn-out, emotional war in court. With the spotlight on them, every move will be dissected by the media and the public. But one thing's for sure, the dynamics have completely shifted and this case will never be the same again. Should Aaron have testified in court, or did he cross a line? Is Iman really protecting his daughter, or just trying to keep control of his ex? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're riding with Teyana through it all.